What is your name?
My name is Rachel Single.
What classes do you teach?
Well, I teach Intro to Printmaking and Advanced Printmaking, Art 541, 543, and 642 in the fall, and then in the spring I teach Foundations as well.
How long have you been teaching at U of L?
I'm going on to my 10th year next year.
What is the BFA program?
So we have the BFA program here at U of L where students can concentrate in an area. I'm in a little biased towards printmaking, but I think it's a great opportunity for students to be prepared for on a professional level.
Every year, the Bachelors of Fine Arts students create a thesis, which is a theme that they follow for their art. Here is Leela Whalen talking about her thesis at this year's Bachelors of Fine Arts show.
And what's the theme for your thesis?
So my theme is kind of about my adoption and my identity with being adopted. I am Chinese American and I was adopted from China. And I wanted to kind of convey the feeling of being like displaced in a family, not like displaced, but like not really feeling like you're in a family. I wanted to relate that feeling with other adoptees. So I met a variety of adoptees. I interviewed them and I took pictures of them inside their homes. And I was really able to connect with them about our adoption experience. And then I also did a series of self-portraits for how I personally have dealt with my identity as having being American and also Chinese. I feel like I've struggled a lot with trying to fit in with schools or even trying to find my own culture.
Were you a mentor of any of this year's BFAs?
I was. So I worked with Mooney Monk, Barbara, and Ben.
And then how did you feel about this year's BFA exhibit compared to other years?
I think students are just I see students pushing themselves all the time, and I was very impressed with, well, I was very excited to see Mooney embrace fibers. I'm just going to touch on that because I have had concerns about the future of the fibers program here, and I was very excited to see. I think print is everything. Many of my students know that, and I'm so very excited to see when students engage print in many ways, because I think that's a very exciting thing. And I was very excited to see the scale at which Ben was working, because we have a place called First Build locally, and I'm excited to see when students are engaging with local places beyond Louisville, because I think that's a step into kind of the next phase of working.
The BFA exhibit will end on May 9th, 2025 at the Schneider Hall Galleries located on the University of Louisville's campus. This event is free and open to the public.